Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat podcast. We're here for our second episode this week. We're doing episode 9. The producer looks well confused at me, but we're putting 2 podcasts out this week. And today we're going to be looking at the England squad and then what we think should be going. So obviously Gareth Southgate, he dropped his England squad the other day. There's a few interesting picks, a few players that are in there just because he always picks them. But we've got a few ideas. We've got a few players that we think deserve to go and that Southgate has missed out on. So, yeah, we're going to look through that, go for the England team. So, yeah, shall we just hop right into it?
Straight into it.
We've got the England squad, of course, the goalkeepers, as expected. Jordan Pickford, Sam Johnston, and Aaron Ramsdale. Are we going for the same 3?
Yeah.
That's the question.
No.
No, wow. Who have you gone for?
Aaron Ramsdale. He starts every game. So he doesn't.
Oh.
Jordan Pickford. Because it was Pickford.
Fair.
And then Ben Foster.
Yes! The Cycling GK. Bring him back. To be fair, Pickford's not had a great season. Pope's been alright. Johnston's in the Championship and not... I haven't seen anything, but he's in the Championship. Ramsdale's done alright, but for me, Ben Foster as well. So we'll probably make him the title list. Should Ben Foster go? Yes, he should.
Yes, he should.
I haven't gone for Jordan Pickford, though. I've gone for Nick Pope and then also Aaron Ramsdale. Ramsdale's got to be there.
For me, Ramsdale starts. He's very good.
I mean, I haven't taken Pickford, so probably. But Ben Foster's got to give an against San Marino. It's San Marino. So Ben Foster makes the team. I mean, he'd get a clean sheet. He'd get another cap. There's not really any reason not to. But
maybe his 10th.
But he did retire back in 2011 or whatever. But then he came back and he hasn't retired since. So
not publicly retired.
In my opinion, we are allowed to put him back in. Plus, I reckon if Foster was told you can whack your camera in the goal against San Marino and we'll play you, lad. There's no way he turns around and goes, actually, nah, I'm quite fancying the week off.
Yeah.
He's definitely travelling. But yeah, so we're not agreeing with Southgate on that one. I don't think we're going to agree with Southgate much today. I don't rate his selections.
I've not seen the team, so I can tell you. But...
Right, okay. Let's get on to the defence. Obviously, right backs, Trent and Reece and Carl Walker. I don't know why he insists on taking so many right backs, but...
He does it every time.
Southgate for you. Centre backs of Conor Cody, Harry Maguire, Tyrone Mings and John Stones. And then Luke Shaw and Chilwell are the options at left back.
Where did Conor Cody come from?
So he's taken more defenders just so he can fit right backs in.
Yeah,
which to me doesn't make much sense, considering the plethora of attacking options England have.
Well,
and the
midfielding options, all the attacking options.
Yeah, but they're going to end up having to put the midfielders up front because all the English strikers are injured.
As midfielder, striker.
Yeah, because like wingers on the England website, they put them in the forwards. But it's kind of debatable whether you put them in midfielders or forwards. For me, I've just put them in midfielders.
It's easier.
Because, that's kind of what they are. For me, forwards are who is playing as your number 9. And, So, but, what have you done for your defenders?
Taking 2 right backs. Reece James.
Smart. So you've gone 2 right backs, 4 centre backs, 2 left backs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. That's how you should do it, Gareth, if you're listening. Of course you are.
3-5-2.
Yeah.
So he can make a full starting outfield starting 11.
Good.
Nice, well done.
But yeah, so who are your right back options?
Reece James. Just because.
Got to be a given. He's been so good this season and in general. So, for me, 100% he's got to go.
And then I put Kieran Trippier because he just does well for England every time.
Wow.
But he's like they'll sub him on in the 80th minute.
Has he even played this season?
I don't know.
I haven't seen any of
possibly
Trippier.
Injured.
I haven't seen any of Trippier.
What I'm thinking is
he was I think he was at the Liverpool Athletic game.
I know he was.
And he was awful. But
he was.
He got absolutely ruined by Mane every time.
Yeah.
But
Trippier's like Pickford. Awful at club level, but then goes to England and does something somehow.
Yeah, but for me, with the games they've got, Albania and San Marino, no disrespect to either side, they're not going to be as good. So that's why I think they should be taking players who deserve a chance and seeing how they do in these kind of games, rather than taking their full strength side just so they get friendly with each other. Not that sounding mad, but yeah. My right back options are Reece James and a first call up for Tino Livramento. The Southampton fullback joined from Chelsea in the summer has been electric.
Livramento
Wait, have you got him as well?
I've just not seen him.
So you've got 3 right backs.
Got 3 right backs.
So after having to go at Southgate for taking too many right backs, you've copied Southgate and done the exact same thing.
However, centre backs have not got 5.
Okay. Wait, has he got 5?
I think you listed 5.
He's got Cozy, Maguire, Mings, Stones.
That's a 4.
Yeah, no, you've done the same thing as Southgate, mate.
I've got 3.
That is embarrassing. Oh wait, okay.
So it's
Fair.
3, 3, 2.
So you've taken one less centre back in favour of taking Trippier.
I didn't see him.
Okay, so yeah, we're both taking Livramento, both taking Reece James, and then you've thrown Trippier in there as well. Centre backs, what are you going for?
Got Konsa.
Yeah, same here. Ezri Konsa.
John Stones.
I have also got John
And
Stones.
then Chalobah. Because it's just...
I've also got Chalobah, so we're fairly unanimous over our defenders, but I've also thrown Fikayo Tomori in there. Currently at AC Milan, he's had a very solid season, and for me, he's got to be there. Neither of us taking Maguire though.
Yeah, he's not been great. Has he gone?
He has gone, but there is Maguire and Cody, who neither have had a good start to the season, and Mings, who has been shocking.
Tragic.
So it just demonstrates that it doesn't matter how well you do, unless you're at one of the big clubs.
I forgot Tomori existed. Don't lie.
Are you making a change now?
Can Kieran Trippier come out, please?
Yeah, Trippier.
Please.
Sorry, you've been called up, mate, but I forgot about this lad, so off you pop.
That'd be an interesting phone call. Sorry, I just forgot Tomori existed.
Yeah. But also to Tomori, because he's going to be fuming that you forgot about him. But as you're changing your defenders, I'll read out the midfielders for us. Of course, Jude Bellingham enjoying a very good start to the season with Dortmund.
We're not doing left backs.
Oh,
We did just skip left backs.
we did skip left backs. Right, what have you gone for?
Chilwell.
I've gone Chilwell as well.
And then Luke Shaw. Because Luke Shaw's just...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have done something controversial. I've not taken Luke Shaw.
How?
I've taken Aaron Cresswell.
Okay. Yeah,
For me,
fair.
he's had a decent start to the season with West Ham. He had a good season last season, didn't get a call up at
He
all.
seems confused about
I don't...
Aaron Cresswell.
Yeah. Well, who would you take, producer?
No.
You gonna claim he's not English?
Is he still playing?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
is he not retired?
No.
No.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. He's only 30. Wow. Producer throwing shade at Aaron Cresswell, saying he's too old to play for England. Wow. And then in midfield, I've got Wayne Rooney. And David Beckham. No.
Frankie Lampard and Steven Gerrard.
To be fair, that would be a cracking midfield. Any England Legends game, we should be ducking everyone else because we've got a class midfield. But the England midfield that will face Albania and San Marino is Jude Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, Mason Mount, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, and James Ward-Prowse. So 5 central midfielders. Have you also gone for 5?
5 central midfielders.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Questionable 5.
I've gone for 6,
Could be 6.
but like Mount and Foden will probably play as wingers.
That's what I'm saying.
So
But then it's 4.
they could drop into the midfield, or they could play further forward. But how close is yours to
Go on, read it out.
Gareth's? Have you got Jude Bellingham?
I do.
Have you got Jordan Henderson?
I don't.
Have you got Mason Mount?
I do.
Have you got Calvin Phillips?
I do.
Have you got Declan Rice?
I do.
Have you got James Ward-Prowse?
I don't.
So who have you replaced Henderson and Ward-Prowse with then?
Smith Rowe, because he's not an attacker. I don't care what that actually tells you.
Yeah, sure.
Right. And let me find him. Where is he? I don't know. What was he on?
Have you got another centre mid?
Not central midfielder. But hold on. We've got Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
Saka,
Yeah.
which isn't an attacker as well. He's
I've got Smith and Saka as well, who are both going to
the
games in Southgate's team. Yeah, they put them as forwards, so it's confusing, and we don't.
I
But
did the same with a certain player just because they couldn't bother to put him in midfield. Smith Rowe, Saka, Rice, Phillips,
so yeah, I've got all of those 4 as well, and so Southgate.
Mason Mount,
Yeah.
Foden,
Yes.
Bellingham, and
Yes.
Andros Townsend.
See, that's where we differ. I don't have Andros Townsend.
Who'd you ever said?
For me,
Yeah.
taken Conor Gallagher,
Yeah.
and I've taken Jarrod Bowen.
Jarrod Bowen's good. Yeah.
Because I think Bowen's... But I mean, both of them have been massively overlooked by Southgate, considering the electric seasons they're having. I mean, Gallagher... I mean, his performance against City, how can you... From that one game, he should be going. A goal and assist against the reigning champs. He looked sensational against them. Yep. And when he's at Chelsea next season, I guarantee he'll get a call-up. But I think Southgate does do that, and he overlooks the smaller teams. Like, Grealish couldn't get a look in until he signed for Man City.
No, Grealish was doing...
He was there at the end of last season, like the World Cup.
But for me, Grealish is just an overhyped footballer. He is just...
I think because of the 100 mil, everyone now thinks he's overrated. To be fair, he's not worth 100 mil.
I've never liked him. I've looked at him and gone, guaranteed he'll fall over, and he falls over.
And neither of us have taken Jack Grealish. No, you haven't. I instead took Jarrod Bowen. Who did you take?
Townsend and Tomori Gray.
And Gray, yeah. Gray's the other one. So they're all the midfielders, and then for Southgate strikers, he has got forwards. He's got Abraham, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, and Sterling.
Doesn't have Rashford.
Oh, sorry, yeah, no Rashford, Smith Rowe.
Saka and Emil Smith Rowe. Sorry.
So obviously we've both got Saka, we've both got Smith Rowe. You've got Abraham, right?
I do.
Same. Have you got Harry Kane?
I do.
I do as well. Jack Grealish, we've both said we don't have. We've both got Phil Foden.
We do.
Raheem Sterling.
No.
You haven't. So who have you replaced Sterling with? That's the last
Watkins.
one in this.
Just because he might not be good, but he's just a player. Guarantee one.
Well, I don't see how Sterling's gone considering he hasn't played like at all for City this season.
Yeah. So, but for me, Ollie Watkins goes just because you can't sub Sterling on a striker. You can't.
Yeah.
And then I've seen Tammy Abraham play for England. He's not great. He missed it.
He didn't have a great game against Andorra, but then that
6
pitch,
shots. No,
that
and then the game against
horrible.
Poland as well. He was tragic.
Yeah.
He missed like 4 times.
I didn't watch that.
No,
But
you watch your game and get abandoned, right?
yeah, the Albania game got abandoned. But yeah, I have gone for Ivan Toney. He's had a good start to the season with Brentford. Who scored? I saw that they put the England players for the highest average ratings, and it was like so different to the actual side. Like most of them were missing. I think there was only Ramsdale, Reece, and one of them. Yes, I think Smith Rowe, that were in the highest like average rating for who scored, and then also in the England squad.
I think he was overlooked at the Euros just because
he's young.
Exactly.
But then they took so many other players. I think Conor Gallagher, he deserves to go.
He does definitely.
I mean, you didn't put him in.
I didn't.
So you're just as bad as Southgate, really.
But I don't think he makes over Townsend or Gray.
I think Townsend deserves a chance, but I don't see the point in giving him a chance considering how old he is.
Yeah, but you have to
He's quite old. Yes, it's good. I know it contradicts our point of putting Foster in there, but Ben Foster is a legend. So, we allow it. Yeah, if you're watching Ben Foster, we love you. So
we do.
Yeah, or listening, hopefully. But yeah, I think that's both our squads. Anything want to add? We could do our predictions for Albania and San Marino games.
San Marino.
Obviously, we will be doing the San Marino game on Monday, isn't it?
Monday.
So it will be here from it's like 7:15 or something like that, I think. So make sure to tune into that on Monday. And yeah, Albania, we'll do the Albania game first. What are your predictions for the game?
Depends on who starts for me. I say 3-0.
I think it depends on who starts for both sides.
Yeah.
Because for me, I could see Albania getting the goal.
It depends if Ramsdale plays. That's what it is for me.
Armando Broa is really good. The best striker in the world, mate. I'm going to go 3-1 England. 2-1 England.
I'm saying 3-0.
I think they're going to be a little bit complacent, England. I think they'll probably play some of the younger players, probably like Smith Rowe and that. And I think they'll go 1-0 down, but then bring it back for 2-1. So
for me, it depends on which keeper he uses.
Yeah.
Because for me, if Johnston plays, we will concede. I just see it that way.
Yeah, but then he'll throw it the length of the pitch and then we'll score, so that's fine.
Yeah. I just don't see him keeping a clean sheet.
Yeah. I guess. But, I mean, we both wouldn't have taken him, but yeah, I do think Johnston would concede. Especially against how good Brower is. Yeah, but Brower's the best.
I don't see Ramsdale conceding.
Brower's the best. Best striker in like world football ever.
You see who he's playing with.
What?
The team, Albania team.
Yeah.
Doesn't compare to Southampton's team.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
that midfield.
He's played for Barcelona.
He passed in a B and then got signed out Ray Manai. What a guy. Albania have got some good players. LC Hisa at Napoli. Marash Kambula at Roma. Strakosha if he actually plays instead of Berisha. But yeah, I mean Breuer might not even start. Breuer, I don't know how you're saying his name, but he is the best striker in the world. But I don't know how to say his name. But yeah, he might not even start because the manager's like senile and probably forgets he exists. He is actually 74. The Albanian man, I swear.
75.
Is it
75?
He had a birthday recently. Let me find it. I think he's 74 or 75, and it's just like, oh God, mate, just pack it in.
How old was Roy Hodgson? He was like what, 72?
And he's packed it in.
Eduardo Rea,
even at
76.
Just turned 76.
He was born in 1945.
His man was born whilst the war was still
Yeah, I was going to say, there was still a war kicking off.
Not kicking off.
Ending.
Yes. The war was coming to a close.
Yeah, well, hang on. Yeah.
That means he would have been old enough to fight in like the Falklands and stuff, right? Unless I'm an idiot.
This bloke is well old. I mean, how is he still a manager? He must, like, there's no... it explains why he doesn't play Berisha, like Brower, or
Is Brower
Strakosha. Yeah, I believe so. He will. If he plays, he will score. He scores every game for Albania. Like, he's 3 goals in his last 3 for Albania. It's good for him.
It's very good.
But especially since one of them against Poland. But yeah, I think 2-1, fair scoreline. It was only 2-0 last time, and Albania didn't have Brower until the second half.
Yeah.
So,
but I see him doing the same thing, making the same stupid mistake.
Yeah.
And not subbing him on until the 70th minute, realising, we're 4-0 down.
Hang on.
What do we do?
We've got this striker who's actually quite decent on our bench.
Probably put him on, right?
Yeah. And then San Marino, of course, we'll be covering on live. So we won't do score predictions because we'll do that on live. But and this goes out Friday, so the England-Albania game will be tonight. So make sure to put your predictions for that down in the comments below. But
Unless games happen, don't cheat.
Yeah, if
boring.
if you're here on the Saturday, don't bother. Or watching the game, and you already know the score.
On Saturday, comment your thoughts.
Yeah, if you're watching on Saturday, make sure to comment your thoughts on the game and your predictions for the San Marino game. But yeah, that's a good place to round it off. Obviously, thank you all for watching. We will be back next week with 1 podcast and 1 Prem predictions, not 2 podcasts. But yeah. Like and comment on the YouTube. If you're on Spotify, head over to the YouTube. If you're on YouTube, head over to the Spotify. And yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time.